Hi everyone, welcome to Techie Study. So today's topic is pipelines and activities in Azure Data Factory. A pipeline is a logical grouping of activities that together perform a task. We can do group of activities in a pipeline, multiple session activities. We can do it in single pipeline. So we are going to check that in future sessions. So a pipeline could contain a set of activities that ingest and clean log data and kick off a mapping data flow to analyze the log data. Right? The pipeline allows you to manage the activities as a set instead of each one individually. You can deploy and schedule the pipelines instead of activities independently. So those details we are going to do while working on pipelines. So this is another example. You can use copy activity to copy the data from SQL Server to an Azure Blob storage. Then use the data flow activity or Databricks notebook activity to process and transform the data from Blob storage and Azure Synapse Analytics Pool or Azure Data Factory. It's a business intelligence reporting solutions to build. Okay. So relationship between pipeline activity and dataset. So dataset consumes the data and produces to the activity. And as I said, a pipeline is a logical grouping of activities to transform our logical data. Right? So input dataset represents the input of activity in a pipeline. And an output dataset represents the output for the activity. The dataset identifies which different data stores such as tables, files, folders, and documents. After you create a dataset, you can use it in activities in the pipeline. So these all details we are going to check it in while creating the pipelines in the next sessions. So types of activities we have. So data movement activities, data transformation activities, control flow activities. Let's go one by one. Data movement activities. Copy activity in Data Factory. Copy the data from multiple sources and store it to a sync data store. Data Factory supports the stores listed in a table in section. Data from source can be written to any sync. So we are going to create multiple pipelines. In that case, we are going to use copy activity. You can watch the next sessions to get more clear on what is sync, what is source, what is linked service, what is dataset. So data transformation activities. By using Data Factory, we are going to do the analytical support to do the transformations and activities that can be added either individually or chained with another activity. So what are the transformation activities we have? We have like data flow, Azure function, Hive, Spark, Hadoop, store procedures, use SQL, this type of activities we have. I will give you the Microsoft documentation in description. Please go through it. So control flow activities. So in control flow, we have like multiple things in execute pipeline, filter condition, for each loop, metadata, if condition. So in if condition, like there is a true and false. If in some case in condition, we need to execute the pipeline in true condition. So if it is condition false, we need to ignore to run the pipeline. So multiple cases, multiple use cases, we are going to use these activities in future sessions. So if you are watching this video, please watch previous parts to better understanding. Okay. So let me show you the control flow activities in the pipeline. This is a pipeline, sample pipeline. We are going to use grouping the logical things, right? And for each if condition. These are if true or false conditions. Okay. Copy activity for each loop if condition. So metadata. So those now we are not going to deep into the activities, but so whatever logical grouping and what are the activities we have, um, those we need to verify. So move and transform, as I said, data flow and copy activity we are going to use. So Synapse notebooks, Databricks notebooks, those notebooks we will call it here, and Azure Data Explorer and Azure functions we can call the Azure functions here, and Databricks notebooks and data lake analytic use SQL. SQL we can call it here, and this one general things like append variable, delete, execute pipeline we will use for to call the child pipelines in parent pipeline, and execute SSIS package. By using this we can execute the SSIS packages. Metadata activity failed, if it is any error occurs, failed the pipeline, lookup, store procedures, scripts, set variable, validation, webhook, web, wait. These are all things we are going to use. HD insight we are not going to use in our sessions. So iterations, filter for each loop, if condition, switch condition, until switch condition, and until if condition. This, I mean, future sessions we will use this and we will learn. Machine learning also we are not going to cover in our sessions, and power query. Okay, and we are not using. So previous sessions we have configured the GitHub. So in coming session we are going to use how to create linked services datasets. Then we will create the first pipeline, and then we will publish the changes to our GitHub. So this is about today. So if you are watching this video, please watch my previous parts. It's a better understanding. So these are the playlists we have. Azure Data Factory tutorial. So please go through these parts. We have previous 7 videos to get a better understanding. That will help to each topic to know the Azure about Azure Data Factory. So thank you. Please subscribe to my channel and press bell icon to get notifications whenever I add video. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.